Hello, I'm Jason Behrman. As your Elk Grove Interim City Manager, my staff and I are responsible for compiling a balanced budget that provides the people, programs, and services that support the city's quality of life. Like most households, we must balance our income and expenses with the city's wants and needs.
The City of Elk Grove operates on a fiscal year calendar that projects revenues and anticipates expenses from July 1st to June 30th. For the 2018-19 fiscal year, the city will operate under a total adopted budget of $293 million. Unlike a household budget, the city relies on two distinctly different types of income or revenue, referred to as general and restricted funds. Let's start with the general fund. The City Council determines how to spend general fund money, and the general fund budget must be balanced each year. Public safety, code enforcement, economic development, special projects and events, and most of the city's staff are funded through the general fund. Revenues deposited into the general fund primarily come from sales tax, property and utility users taxes, transient occupancy taxes, and property taxes provided by the state in lieu of vehicle license fees. Not all services delivered in Elk Grove are provided by the city. Your property tax dollar is shared proportionately among several agencies serving our community. The city receives approximately 1.8 cents of each property tax dollar. Parks and recreation, fire, education, water, electricity and gas services are provided by other agencies with their own governing boards, administrative staffs, and operating budgets. Each of these agencies receives a share of your property tax dollar. 70% of the city's property tax share generated from within the city's 2001 boundaries are currently given to the County of Sacramento under a process called revenue neutrality. Revenue neutrality is an agreement dating back to the city's incorporation that gradually reduces the county share of local revenues based on the corresponding decrease in county services over time. Elk Grove's revenue neutrality agreement with the county expires in fiscal year 2025-26, 25 years following incorporation. Other revenue comes from user fees collected for city services such as garbage and recycling, transit, and drainage. Money collected for these services may only be used to provide the service for which they are collected. These are called restricted funds. There are several sources for restricted funds that dictate how and where city money can be spent. Let's take a closer look at restricted funds. Restricted funds are primarily collected through taxes and fees. These funds are earmarked for a specific purpose or project. For instance, money generated through the gas tax and Measure A can only be used on roadway-related infrastructure and maintenance. Other special taxes, such as Mello-Roos or special assessment taxes, appear on your property tax bill. These taxes are voter approved for a specific area within the city and can only be spent on maintenance, operations, or capital in that area. Developer impact fees paid by new development can only be spent on capital projects such as civic buildings, transportation improvements, and parks. In fiscal year 2018-19, the city will continue with the construction of several capital projects, including an aquatic center, community center, and a city animal shelter. The aquatic center will open in fall 2018. Other projects are expected to be completed in 2019. For details on the city's budget, please visit elkgrovecity.org/budget.